Hello, welcome. In this particular video, we will be discussing a product design question, which is to design a shopping app, to improve the in-store experience. And if you have been liking the content, the videos on this channel, make sure that you subscribe. And I'll be keeping on posting more product design related interview question videos. And also, I'll soon begin with other sections such as product strategy, monetization, root cause analysis, and more. Okay, so let's actually design a shopping app to improve the in-store grocery shopping experience. All right, so our high-level approach will remain the same. Let's think about the context, the goal, and problems to consider and solutions. And then finally, we can determine the success and risks. Now, let's start with the context. What do we mean by a shopping app to improve the in-store grocery shopping experience? So first of all, let's define what is in-store grocery shopping experience. In my opinion, this is more on the lines of, let's say I'm going to a departmental store such as a Big Bazaar or a Walmart or something similar. And there would be different aisles in the store, and I just want to make sure that as I enter through the store, there is a particular direction in which I go through, shop for all of the relevant products, add it to my physical cart, and then eventually come to the queue for payment. So this is how the flow would look like, at least for, let's assume, Walmart. Enter the store, find items, add to cart, like obviously physical cart, and then stand in queue, pay, and you are done. So this would be like, the high level flow when I am going to any grocery store and completing my shopping. Okay, so when we talk about, let's say, a shopping app, are we talking about, let's say, a marketplace shopping app such as Big Basket, DoorDash, Zepto, or something similar, or let's say, Swiggy, etc.? Or are we talking about, let's say, a dedicated Walmart app to improve the in-store grocery shopping experience? So in this particular case, let's actually go with a dedicated Walmart app. And we will focus on actually building a shopping app for these big retailers and then improving the in-store grocery shopping experience. Because in the earlier case, what usually happens is that I am not the one who is going to the store and technically improving my shopping experience. Here, there are certain individuals such as delivery persons or technically delivery persons who go on behalf of us and pick up the order and eventually bring it to us at home. So let's actually focus on the latter for the purpose of this conversation. Okay. And also let's consider, let's say the geography is US. Okay, I think the context is pretty much clear. And we are looking to improve the in-store grocery shopping experience, Walmart, and this is like physical store, just to be very explicit. And goal, let's just make sure that, okay, with this particular app, what could be the goal? Either we get new users. I think Walmart is a very big retailer and they might not necessarily need new customers. But I think what we might need is something on the lines of engagement or better conversion. So engagement is something what we are looking at here. It could be either in terms of interactions with the app, interactions with app, or let's say time spent per shopping. So let's say if that average time spent for one particular shopping order is 30 minutes, we want to reduce it to 15 minutes. So these could be some directional guidelines to actually determine our goal. But at a broader level, we will focus on engagement as our goal. Mission, I think, a mission, particularly for Walmart, would essentially be higher number of orders and less shopping time. And I think if we are designing the shopping app for a new startup, and we are probably going to outsource it to big retailer chains out there, our goal is to make sure that maximum number of retailers are using it, and eventually the users get a seamless shopping experience in store, which is as equivalent to getting like a seamless shopping experience at on their mobile apps at home. Okay, so now let's look at the problem statement. Who can be the potential users? Obviously, the first potential user are these picker slash delivery people who pick up on behalf of us in the store. The second people would be like individuals who pick up on for themselves, like they go to grocery stores, do their usual shopping. It could be differ at a it could differ at different frequencies. So it could be, let's say, weekly frequency, large number of grocery items ordered, or there could be daily frequency stuff, and it's sorry, this is occasional frequency stuff, and it's more ad hoc. So it's random, it's more ad hoc, and that's why you just randomly pop into the store and do some ad hoc shopping. And here you are actually picking on behalf of others, mostly in the context of Swiggy, DoorDash, or things like that. Okay, so in this particular case, let me focus on individuals because these are the ones that are primarily going to be present in at least the Walmart use case. And even in the Walmart use case, the weekly frequency where they are buying large number of groceries is going to be the biggest target addressable market. So whenever we are prioritizing users, let's look at the target addressable market, the growth, and the reach for the addressable market. Now, the growth is something that we need to focus on, because if more and more customers are going to DoorDash and ordering from there, Walmart has to pay commission to DoorDash if they go live there. So that is why I think Walmart needs to make sure that the segment is definitely huge, but they should not reduce this in terms of growth. They either need to keep the segment growing from their perspective, which is very, very critical, so that they have an individual standalone shopping app experience from their side, and they do not rely necessarily on DoorDash or other marketplace products for this shopping experience. Okay, so just to summarize, we are targeting the individuals, weekly frequency, who are ordering large number of groceries. The target addressable market is great. The growth is already happening because more and more people are pivoting to online segment, and the reach is exactly what we need, what Walmart needs to target. Because there are these users who are now starting to shop for grocery from DoorDash, Swiggy, and other marketplaces. And hence it is probably like a critical time for players such as Walmart to have like a seamless in-store shopping experience for themselves. Okay, so that's essentially our user segment. Now let's look at the pain points. So first pain point that I can probably think of is I can't search for items that I need. So because Walmart is such a big departmental store, there would be so many aisles, there would be so many, it would essentially be like a huge area. I just want to find my items fast that are on my list. The second one is maybe I need recommendations on what to buy. Because many times what would happen is that I usually create like a to-do list, the things that I need to buy. But what if there are things that I have missed? I want to be as exhaustive as possible when I'm buying the weekly grocery. So I want recommendations on what to buy. Sometimes, so basically I should more like, right? I don't know what to buy. And then the final one could be, I don't want to spend a lot of time in queue and payment. So I think this could be our 3 pain points to focus on. And when I think of prioritizing the pain points, let's look at severity. Let's look at prevalence. And then also let's look at, can we solve this? Can we solve this pain point? And does this pain point help us achieve the goal? Okay. Let's start with the first one. I can't search for items that I need. I think this is probably going to be very important because, in fact, I think all of the 3 nuances are pretty important. It's just a point of sequence as to how we want to do it. If we were to, let's say, prioritize the most important thing here, it would probably be, let's check. What can an in-store shopping experience improve, and what would be my biggest pain point if I am in a store thinking about all of the things to buy? I definitely feel that this is a very big pain point because I usually have difficulties in finding items. And then I also have, I waste a lot of time in queue and doing the payments and things like that. So I would probably prioritize these 2. And in terms of severity or prevalence, I think prevalence wise is going to be, this particular point is going to be applicable for everyone. And I can't search for items that I need. I think if I miss certain items, this is going to be a bigger pain point, but I won't make any mistakes in terms of, standing in the queue and figuring out the payment part. So let's do this. Let's actually prioritize this as a P0, and let's prioritize this as a P1. And let's consider both of these pain points in our solutions aspect. Okay. So I can't search for items that I need. Let's start with this particular pain point. What can we do here? So the first thing that we can possibly do is pre-order in app. So add all of the items, go to the store, and there could be 2 options here. Someone from the store staff prepares the order, or I prepare the order myself. So basically picking and stuff. Find and pick the order myself. Now, this is definitely staff intensive, so I would probably not go behind this because this requires Walmart to hire certain staff and then pack all of the orders on their own. But that's not the purpose of a departmental store. So what we can probably do is we can pre-order all of the items in the app, and then I go to a store, and then I find all of the items that I have ordered manually. Now, the interesting part that can happen here is I can actually do some sort of an AirTag navigation here. So AirTag navigation, what this would do is, let's say that I have pre-ordered 10 items, and Walmart would definitely have a detailed understanding of where the products are and what the aisles are. and I have my mobile, I have my GPS. What we can possibly do is we can have some sort of an AirTag navigation mechanism, which is very, very local. And depending upon where I'm walking, I can add the items, and obviously in a route optimization manner. So ensure route optimization as well, because if I'm entering the store in a particular direction, I follow a certain path. So Walmart app, the shopping app needs to direct me to follow a certain route so that it is optimized as um, I am walking the least distance, and I'm finding all of the items so that I do not forget anything. So this ensures that I find and pick the items myself with proper navigation and route optimization, saving my time. So this is one angle. Okay. The another one could be voice. So I am I'm definitely pre-ordering, that is for sure. But at the same time, let's do voice related searches, such as, oh, I want to find an item. Maybe I can hear the navigation, of the items ordered, so that the navigation leads me to the items, and I do not have to worry much about looking at my phone, managing my cart, and so on. The voice, if very well plugged into earphones, can actually navigate me to the right direction so that I can pick the order. Another one could be something like a VR thing, where I know the aisles, but then I can probably look at things, maybe integrated with some sort of a Ray-Ban glass. I know that that could be expensive. So, and that is why I would probably consider this as a moonshot idea in this particular segment, that because AR, VR is expensive, but I could actually get a very good visual feel of, okay, where are my items? I could um, have those icons or holograms technically, that we see in movies as items, this there, that's on the left side, pretty similar to what happens in games. It's more like a graphical map, and I know where the things are, and I just need to navigate to those directions, and it could be combined with voice. So AR VR combined with voice can actually be a solution that totally keeps me away from my device, so that I do not have to again manage my mobile, manage my card, physical card at the same time. So these would be at least my three solutions when it comes to searching for items that I need. And searching includes obviously typing or calling out a particular item name so that I immediately get the navigation of that. Okay, then let's focus on this particular piece. I do not want to spend a lot of time now, because we are already talking about a solution where we can pre-order. I think the pre-order can ensure payments in the end. So make a pre-order, make an order, add all of the 10-15 items you want, and then just make a payment upfront. So payment can be done on the app. So you technically have to just you are avoiding all of the queues. So you order 10 items, go to the store, leverage any of these three solutions, find all of the items, and just move out of the store as if you have done the checkout. So, and I think that is pretty much it. That would be the only solution I think that is important from avoiding the queue and making a seamless payment. Okay, in terms of feasibility and priority, let's look at impact versus effort and whether it solves the pain point. I think we are specifically talking about the pain point, so it definitely helps solve it. In terms of impact, I think this is definitely the highest impact and the most feasible one, because I can actually get air tags related navigation, and it could be route optimized, wherein I can find all of the items that I have on the list. And if there are certain items that I do not have on the list, I can just do a voice command on top of it and hear the navigation, or even communicate the items with voice and hear the navigation via voice of the items ordered. But just to begin things with, I think I would prioritize this particular solution, as this is more or less like a high impact solution and a low to moderate or maximum moderate effort solution to enable route optimization, ensure proper navigation, and then I am going to spend the least amount of time in the store, and I'm actually going to get like a proper premium experience. Okay, now let's look at success. North Star, percentage customers using the app experience, um, percentage orders coming from the app experience, and so that would essentially be my North Star: percentage orders coming from the app experience. Now, other supporting metrics would be, percentage customers, also percentage customers using the navigation functionality we developed, interactions with it. Any positive reviews could definitely help. So some sort of a net promoter score, um, minimum CS customer support tickets related to this experience, no hassles, and then finally, average shopping time per order is also what we are looking at. Okay, guardrails. In terms of guardrails, one thing would be, is this average shopping order, at least in the beginning, does it require some, training, awareness, and familiarity and things like that? So maybe in the initial run, average shopping time per order can increase. This is just a guardrail metric to keep in mind. There could be questions, there could be questions, CS tickets raised in the beginning. There could be confusion. So we need to make sure that the process is seamless, the app is seamless, and everyone is trying to use it. And adoption would be one of the other challenges. We need to make sure that people are aware of the app, they are adopting to it. And yeah, I mean, awareness is definitely going to be something that we need to be worried of, just taking that into consideration. Risks, I think competitors is definitely a risk, where we have DoorDash, Swiggy, etc. that are providing at home shopping experience via the app. But it depends on our customers. If the customers prefer coming to the store, prefer the overall experience, I think it can create a very good market differentiation here. And it is possible that with this whole in-store shopping app experience, with, let's say, the navigation stuff, and even in the future, the voice and AR/VR stuff, we can actually create a very good experience for our shoppers, and we can actually beat the marketplace models in place, so that we actually have better customers, and we regain our market share when it comes to grocery shopping, not from home, but rather from the store. So that's something to consider, competitors. um, and then I think we already discussed awareness. So awareness is going to be important. Awareness and adoption is going to be important here. And seamless UI, just because maybe there are people who are not tech savvy. So we need to make sure that this app is actually for cater to those that are also not tech savvy, and it creates like a very simple experience. And when we are also considering for voice, it does not, it creates an experience where you are not disturbed by others, because at any particular time there might be thousands of customers in the Walmart store. So we need to make sure that the guidelines, the navigations are working for you individually, and your navigations are not disturbing anyone else. So that's also something to keep in mind. Not disturbing other customers while in the navigation feature. Yeah. Okay. So shopping app to improve the in-store grocery shopping experience. In terms of context, we went with the departmental store structure, designing a shopping app for them, particularly for physical shopping. The goal is to have better engagement, like interactions with the app, time spent for shopping. And then we decided that we'll not be focusing on uh, picker slash delivery people as our users, but we'll rather focus on individuals who are going to Walmart or any other departmental store frequently, and ordering a large number of groceries. And we looked at multiple pain points, prioritized the pain point of not being able to search items in a timely manner, and just being fed up with the overall process. And it's a repetitive process. So having that seamlessness and efficiency is going to be critical. Otherwise, I might, as Walmart, I might risk of churning our customer. So in solutions, we ensure that we pre-order an app with payment enabled. And then once the items are already ordered, there is a proper navigation system in the app wherein it is route optimized, can be improved with voice navigations and even with AR, VR. But in the beginning, we just move ahead with usual AirTag related navigation so that it's seamless. And in terms of success, I want to make sure that the percentage orders are increasing that are coming from the app. And from an engagement perspective, there are interactions, less tickets, the shopping time is reducing, and more. Guardrails, there could be an initial hiccup because awareness and familiarity with the app is going to be key. So this is something that we need to consider from a guardrail perspective. Risks are obviously competitors, and we need to make sure that the non-tech savvy people are also considered when we create a very seamless UI for the experience part. And and that's essentially it about designing a shopping app for the for the grocery stores. Okay. And let me check how much time did we spend on this. Roughly 30 minutes. Okay, so that is good. Cool. Thank you so much. And if you liked this particular video, if you like this particular solution, make sure that you like it and also subscribe to the channel. If you are interested in mock interviews, there is a Calendly link for free mock interviews to do practice. And thank you so much. See you in the next video.